What happened day 3? So I do my daily routine. I do my workout, yoga, meditation, and then I work on this creative visualization. And every day I just realize how much afraid I am, and I procrastinate because I'm afraid of doing it probably for the first time, probably like not really knowing how to do, and then so I have to overcome these little things of like, oh, okay, well, first time's first time. You do it, you fail, it's not perfect, you just do it again. So one of the biggest things I did yesterday was I was sitting in like for 15 minutes, I think, kind of meditation position, and then all of my affirmations or the creative visualization, I would just say it out loud. So for example, if you meditate and you're like, okay, I'm gonna set my intention of how amazing this day could be, and you start thinking in your brain, okay, I'm gonna do this, it's gonna work out like that, the weather's gonna be perfect. And then what at least happens with me is that on and off I float away, like I really just like zone off, and there's another idea, there's a noise and something comes in and out, and okay, you bring yourself back. But when you say things out loud, it's way more difficult because it's like telling a story to yourself. So it's what I noticed, the difference was that I was able to actually have my attention on the thing that I was manifesting, if that's the word you want to use for this. I was just like, okay, going through kind of going through a mental picture, time travel. So for example, if you sit in a meditation and you I imagine today to be an amazing day. I'm packed. I'm checking out the hotel, and everything is great. And I get to check in my bag in the airport, and then with a friend of mine, we're going to see the big Buddha, and we're having an amazing time. We just get there at the right time when we can enjoy, the silence and the Buddha, and it's not too touristy. It's actually very beautiful, and the weather is beautiful, and we have a nice lunch, and so stuff like that. But you see, like if I was, what I feel when I meditate. And if I, instead of like sitting in the silence or doing pranayama, but if I do like kind of like these set intention meditations, I feel that I would be like, first few sentences I would be there, but then for the rest, there's something like, like a noise would come in, and then I'd remember, have I packed everything? Oh, is there this happening or that? And it's like, I feel like more like these little bombs in the mind coming in and interrupting maybe. So that was a great thing that I noticed, and that I think will help me a lot with with both meditation, because I like sitting in silence or for my meditations. And now I'm like, okay, cool, I can do this. And another reflection on that was that I did it once, but that was a way heavier meditation, and I will do it probably again, but it's for forgiveness. I had a lady who came with a very heavy issue. It was cancer, and she was sitting in meditation, and I was asking her plenty of questions, and so we went through a story like this, but with like really saying things out loud, and it's very powerful when you say out loud what is really your fear, what is really your concern, and that's why I'm also doing this, is to say out loud to myself that I'm afraid to manifest because it might fulfill itself when it's too great, or actually like it's, oh, I feel sometimes I don't deserve it, or why should I want something. To say it out loud, I say it and it dissolves. So it's very interesting, and try it for yourself. It doesn't have to be long. It can be, short meditations, short sitting down visualization. So it's beautiful. It's definitely a practice I'd suggest to anyone. Saying out loud has a lot of power, and it's, yeah, That's day 3, and I'm very, very blessed that I'm here, accountable for myself. Thank you, and have an amazing day. Lots of love. Last day in Hong Kong.